Hey everyone, Jerry here, and I would like to talk today about George Kavassilas, or Kavassilas. Okay, this man has come forth with what would seem to be a remarkable message that he just wanted to share. Felt that it was his responsibility to share this message with everyone. So let's talk a little bit about George. And since I am someone who travels out of body every day or every night, okay, during the night I maintain a certain level of awareness throughout the whole night, okay, because George's experiences sound an awful lot like what would be classified as an out-of-body experience. Because we all know that the subconscious mind can create. Okay, let's say somebody gets out of body, and there have been so many mistaken out-of-body experiences, mistaken for alien abduction experiences. Okay, these are people coming to and what's been termed the expanded energy body, and they realize, oh no, I can't move. Okay, and this has to do with out-of-body experiences, astral projection. Do some research if you're not familiar with that. And you can come to awareness in your expanded energy body, and you can think that you are wide awake, but you can't move. Okay, there may be, let's say, a being in your room. Okay, this being could be anyone or anything. As you are still on a lower frequency, you might be perceiving this being as a shadow, okay? A dark shadow. So imagine coming to in the middle of the night, seeing a dark shadow near your bed. What happens? Fear kicks in. That fear starts to cycle through. The subconscious starts to create, okay? You can start to perceive the shadow, okay? So let's see if you rose on out of body and started to rise in frequency, you would be able to perceive the shadow for what it really is. But if you were just laying there, not knowing any better, your subconscious mind could put any kind of face it wants, any perceivable form you can imagine on that shadow, whether it be alien, any race of alien. And someone could absolutely think for sure, I am being abducted right now, or I am experiencing, experimentation from these aliens. They're haunting me. They're experimenting on me, and it's just a case of mistaken identity and out-of-body experiences without knowing any better about this. So George says, how many of you go to sleep at night only to awake in the morning feeling more tired than when you went to bed? He said, you're doing so much work behind the scenes. You're all heroes. You're heroes here. Well, as I said, I maintain a level of awareness throughout the whole night. I remember all my dreams. I get up, I write them down. I travel fully consciously and aware, out of body, every night. And I don't see this work that's going on. Never have I had a being come to me and say, Jerry, you must prepare for the coming ascension. Never have I experienced anything that remotely relates or has anything to do with a coming ascension. Now, I've been traveling out of body for years, every night for years, and I have not experienced this. Okay? I can say that the world is coming around, becoming more spiritual. Some could say this is due to the mass interconnection through the internet. We have a vast level of information right in front of us every day. And more people are coming around to it, and there's a lot of truths around it. But do I believe that within a year's time that this world is ready for an ascension of any sort? Because I tell you this, I deal with thousands of people every day. Every day I deal with thousands of people, and I do not see a planet full of enlightened beings ready for an ascension of any sort to happen. George stated that what he experienced was not an out-of-body experience, that he was just consciousness. Well, I have to say this, George. If you have ever experienced an out-of-body experience, you would know that you are just consciousness, okay? Now, your consciousness can occupy any sort of body. Energy can take any form it desires, okay? So, someone could die here on Earth today, and tomorrow could assume the form of what would be considered some sort of alien creature. And that is just because energy can morph into any form, and anyone who has had an out-of-body experience can tell you that. You get out of body, and you don't have a perceivable arm unless you need it. If you need to reach out and grab a doorknob, you will create an arm, extend it, and turn the doorknob. Now, anyone else who has been out of body can also tell you. You can look at your hand. You can change the color of your hand with just a thought. You can change the shape, the form, anything that your subconscious can perceive, anything imaginable, you can create with just a thought. That energy will mold into that, okay?